Ian from Big Tire Garage. I'm out here in Moab during Easter Jeep Safari with the guys from Rugged Ridge. Now, a very common question is the proper way to winch a vehicle up an obstacle. So we're going to use this section right here. We don't necessarily have to winch, but this is a good scenario that's going to sort of take it all through all the steps. So the first thing you have to do is you have to have a winch anchor. So at the top of this particular hill, we have put another Jeep, and it will be our winch anchor. Second, you obviously need a winch on the front of your rig, which you should have. And on the front of this Rugged Ridge Jeep is the Rugged Ridge Trekker 12. Now this is a 12,500 pound winch. Whenever you're choosing your winch, you want to buy a winch that's at least 1.5 times the weight of your vehicle, and it's always good to go a little bit bigger. So 12,500 pounds, perfect for this truck. So step one, we're simply going to unhook the hook. We're going to put the winch into free spool mode. Oops, there we go. And that will allow me to pull the synthetic winch line all the way to the top to hook onto the other Jeep. I feel like I'm at the CrossFit gym. Now, whew, it's a long walk and it's windy. All right, when you get to the top, do not clip your winch to another winch. You can't pull on a winch drum. You need a winch anchor, like this D-ring shackle. All we have to do is click into the D-ring shackle. I'm gonna remove the anti-rattle clip. So when I clip in, I wanna make sure that that snaps back. That's a little safety latch. Then I go back down to my Jeep. My anchor Jeep is in park, someone's in it, foot on the brake. The nice thing about this is now I have something to hold on to all the way down. When you order your winch, make sure you get a winch accessory kit because it has everything that you're gonna need to winch correctly. So, a set of gloves. You wanna wear gloves, especially if you're dealing with a cable winch versus synthetic rope, because the cable could fray and cut your hand. But the synthetic rope, you can actually get rope burn on it. So wear the set of gloves that come with the kit. You also have, this is basically a weighted pouch. Drop a couple D-rings in the pouch. What you want to do is you set this over the line, and that puts weight on the line while you're winching. A couple of things that'll be in here. Extra D-rings, we don't need them because the Jeep's already had them, and a tow strap. What I'm going to do now is tighten up the winch line using the wireless remote for the Rugged Ridge winch. We'll take the winch off free spool, keep my hand far away from the fair lead. Just letting the cable slide through my hand. Till it starts to get a little bit tight. Then I'm gonna add my weight blanket. It can go anywhere on the cable, usually halfway. Grab the wireless remote, turn it on, then we'll start running it in. In this case, someone's gotta be in the driver's seat. We've got someone in there, or I can do it since it has a wireless remote. But all you would do then is drop the truck you're gonna winch in gear, let it idle, and we'll pull ourselves up. Put in gear, 4 low, first gear. All right, off the brake. What you don't want to happen is if the winch cable starts to get slack, you want him to stop so he doesn't end up driving over it underneath the truck. That's it. You just winch it all the way to the top. When you're done winching and you need to spool the cable back into the winch, don't hold on to the cable, don't hold on to the hook. Hold on to this little red strap that's on the end of the hook that keeps your hands out of harm's way. Secure the hook so it's not banging around. In this case, the Rugged Ridge bumper's got a little spot for it. Hook it in, and then we'll just pull the winch in just a little bit. Keep a little tension on the rope. You can go forward.